What's going on, everybody? Toby1 Shinobi here, and today I'm going to show you how to get the best practice with the new weapons and movement in Chapter 5 Season 1. Now, Epic Games has not added the new weaponry for Chapter 5 Season 1 into creative mode. So typically when you want to practice the new weapons, you want to practice the new movement, you just go into creative and you pick out your favorite modes. You know, red versus blue rumble, zero build pit, the pit, whatever it is, build or no build. You just go to creative and you just play some games. But the new weapons are not in those modes, so therefore we got to practice a different way. So the best way that I have found how to practice with the new weapons is you go to the lobby, you scroll down a few times until you see buy epic category, and then you scroll over to the right and there is a mode called Team Rumble. Now this is basically the battle royale map, but it's got a twist to it. It's 16 players versus 16 other players, and you're dropping on the normal battle royale map. There's 100% chest rate spawn, so all the chests are there. It is build mode, so it's a little different. There's no overshields. You can build, make some structures, defend yourself, and you have no glider lockout too, and you've got glider redeploy. So you can just redeploy your glider at any point. You can also just dive straight down to the ground, and you continue to respawn over and over again. Now there are some essential things to know about this in order to get the best practice possible. So stick with me through the video because I'm going to keep dropping important tips that are really going to help you train your aim and your movement for the new Chapter 5 Season 1 weapons. Now you might be tempted to skip through the video right now and just be like, okay, I've figured out what mode to go to, but don't do that. Just watch the next 5 to 10 minutes, whatever this video ends up being, because I'm going to keep dropping really important tips that you really want to know. Otherwise, you're not going to get very good training in this mode, and you're just kind of be wasting your time. And I promise you, every single minute, you're going to get a nice little tip that's going to really help you out. So first things first is there are 2 teams. There's a bus path for each team, right? And what's really important here is that you got to drop on the secret society places. What I'd like to see is these little icons, secret society icons. And the best one we've got right now is definitely Jonesy's bunkers right here. Now, the reason we're dropping on these is because these have almost guaranteed sniper rifle spawns. I think Jonesy's might actually be guaranteed. Never not gotten a sniper here. And why this is so important is because the sniper drop rate right now is so rare out of normal chests that like you kind of just have to get them out of these bunkers. So these have pretty much guaranteed rare weapons or higher, and they usually have a sniper rifle. So you want to get in here and you want to just start hitting these before anyone else gets here, and you just pick up snipers. That's what I'm going for. And 4x on this one, and no angled foregrip. I don't think it ever drops with angled foregrip, but that's all right because I'm about to show you a trick. People have been keeping a secret for far too long, and I didn't know about it until recently. So we got 3 snipers. Get as much sniper as we can, as much sniper practice as we can, okay? So in this initial phase, right, we're just looting up because when you die, you're gonna respawn near the circle. So we don't really care if we die. What we really want is to get snipers, weapons that you want to practice with, and then also try to get a grapple. If you can get a grapple hook, it's really going to be nice because then you have infinite mobility. Shockwaves are okay, but the consumable items do go away over time. So if you keep using them, you're only going to have a limited amount. You'll spawn with the same amount that you had when you died, but as soon as you use them all, it's over. So shockwaves aren't as good as a grapple, in my opinion, in this mode. We got our shotgun and we got our 3 snipers. That's really all I care about. I don't even care about heals right now. I just want to get as many shots as I can in with these snipers and just get some nice practice. So we're gonna go ahead and let ourselves die and respawn into zone. All right, so now we're spawned in, and I'm looking at this bus path line. This white line is where the 2 teams meet. And so right here, we got plenty of ammo. We're just gonna be taking shots at whoever we can. All right, now I'm gonna show you a really spicy trick about the sniper rifle. Because we have no angled foregrip, we got a really slow, oh, hold up. Okay, so again, we don't really care if we die right here. What we want to do is get lots of shots off. Right, like I don't really care. I'm trying to be kind of hard to hit, but I'm trying to get lots of shots off. Now I want to show you something about this sniper rifle. So if you aim down sights, right? Look how slow that is. Okay, now here's a glitch that no one's talking about, and it's a bummer because everyone should know about this. If you hit the sprint button and then aim down sights, it's so much faster to aim down sights. It's basically like having angled foregrip, even though you don't have it. You see how fast that is? Now it throws your aim a little bit in odd ways, but other than that, it's just way faster to zoom in. So you kind of have to like fix your aim or like reposition your aim as soon as you zoom in, but it's just going to be way faster to zoom in, which can be really nice. Okay, so now this is the point where we're really trying to learn this new projectile speed, right? On fast moving targets at range, I was really struggling to hit shots, and I still am, so I'm trying to learn it. Like even that, I'm behind, so got to keep track of, ooh. Muffin Man's getting hurt. Got to keep track of the projectile speed, right? Keep an eye on that. How your bullets are landing on your enemies. Are they going past them? Are they going in front of them? You know, behind them or in front of them is really important so that you can dial it in, because we got to figure out how to hit these shots that are on moving targets at range. So I need to aim higher and further out. There we go. Boom. And the more shots you take, the better you're going to get. The better your aim is going to get, the more you're going to learn how to use this thing. See, I led that guy a little bit, let him walk into my shot. Okay, and then a quick scope. Oh. I'm sprinting. Okay, this guy's actually building. I hate you. I'm not gonna do that, dude. Just stay still for me. Let me shoot you. Everyone's gonna want to be on this bridge, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we led that too much. Okay, so at close ranges like that, that is about 50 meters, 40 meters out, you pretty much just aim like you used to. It's just right on their head. You're not really accounting for any bullet drop if they're moving fast or slow. But when they're moving fast, man, I'm still trying to figure it out. It's like, whoo, nice. So that was a nice lead right there. Guy was moving fairly fast. Oh, here's a nice still target. I'm putting on this line. Okay, that's too high. That's still too high. Okay, that was, dang, I wish I could have looked at where that was, but replay that in slow motion. That's still too high. Gotta reload our sniper pretty soon here. That's why I'm sprinting around while I'm sniping. I'm trying to get a fast zoom in. It's basically like having angled foregrip. So 4x is going to look like you have to lead a lot more because the scope is so zoomed in, right? If you have a 1.3 or 2x, it's going to be a lot less leading because you're not zoomed in. I don't know how that guy blocked that. Woo! Okay, so I've gotten some weapons now. I'm going to go ahead and head towards this white line to the middle of all these guys. Now, I've got the Burst SMG, which is really interesting to play with Burst because if you got a laser on it, like I do, it's got perfect hipfire accuracy, which is pretty fun. Not gonna lie, it's probably my second favorite SMG, right behind the Striker AR. The Striker AR is just incredibly good for an AR and an SMG. It's hard to compete with it. See if we can use it on this guy. And headshots matter a lot. Headshots with the burst are really, really good. Oh, this guy's tower's about to fall. You can also use this time to practice like the pickaxe trick, right? If this guy pushes me again, let's see if he does. There we go. Now we're practicing the pickaxe trick. He doesn't know what's going on to him. And this guy's dead. So the way you do that, guys, is by you swing your pickaxe and then you enter the car as they're coming to you. You got to hold down that pickaxe the entire time. But like this mode right here is just good for practicing that stuff because, you know, there's no risk involved, right? There's no downside to practicing it. Practice our burst. There we go. I'm not smart enough to build, so. But I can shoot guns. That sprint quick scope is really, really key. If you don't have the angled foregrip, right, you need to sprint and then zoom in, and it gets you a really, really quick aim down sights scope in. You gotta lead your shots a little bit with it too. It's got like a spray, so if every bullet hits, it does a lot of damage, but if you miss a couple bullets, it's really kind of like not that good. Nice. Okay, we're gonna play this bush for a second. We didn't fully reload our SMG. That's one thing I like about this mode, is that there's a lot of builders in it that like don't know how to do good movement. So you can kind of practice your movement against them. Just kind of see how effective it is against average players. A lot of like fairly average players in this. There's not a lot of sweats, which is nice. Just like good practice, and it's pretty chill. All right, guys, so that is the best way to practice with the new Chapter 5 Season 1 weapons. Now, they are not in creative again. If you want to hit Twitter and go just spam Epic Games on Twitter and just ask them why the weapons haven't been added to creative, that would be great, because I would love to see them added, as well as many other people. It just makes practicing way better, so love to see them added. All right, I'm going to quickly recap the key takeaways of this video. Number 1, look at the bus path as soon as you get in the lobby. Find a secret society place. It's not going to show on the map currently, but hopefully you kind of know where they are. You got to go find one of those and get the weapon cases, because you have a much higher chance of getting a sniper. Number 2, take lots of shots with that sniper. Just be practicing that sniper. Learn the trajectory, the projectile speed. It's really going to help you in game. Number 3, try out that sprint scoping, right? That quick scoping action. If you don't have angled foregrip, that's the next best option to scope in quick on your enemies. Number 4, try out different guns. You know, guns that you typically wouldn't play with, or mobility items that you typically wouldn't play with. Just grab anything, play around with it, because you're not going to be able to play with it in creative, and there's really no drawback to trying out a bunch of different stuff, because you respawn over and over again. Number 5, I would say just kind of play edges of the circle so that you're not getting focused from every which angle, and kind of keep all of your enemies in front of you if you can. It's going to make your life easier, especially if you don't have the best mechanics or the best aim, right? It's just going to help if you keep all your enemies in front of you. It gives you a little more time to take those shots, etc. All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please leave a like on the video. It really helps me out, and the best way to support me is to use code TobyWanShinobi in your Fortnite item shop. Now, if you don't know who I am, and if you don't know about my channel, and you play zero build, then boy, you are in for a treat. Go ahead and check out my must-watch playlist on my YouTube channel. I promise you will not regret it. You have just found a diamond in the rough. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a great day. Shinobi out.